Oh, well, good morning again. So it's actually, what is it, 9? It's 9 o'clock in the morning here. It's 1:30 in the morning for what we're used to, our internal clock. So I went to bed yesterday here, and I was like, I can't sleep. I'm just wide awake. So 1:30 in the morning here, I got out of bed. And I went back down here and I did some paperwork and some figuring and just thinking of the farm or whatever else. And a whole bunch of kids came down as well. But anyway, now it's 9 o'clock here. It's really sunny out, gorgeous day. And I can hurt my eyes are like, oh, I want to go back to bed. It's funny. Internal clock takes a while, right? So anyway, we are up, some of us at least. You feeling any better? A little bit. So everybody's just a little bit sick. This guy was quite sick. He's starting to look pretty healthy though. You look good. This girl's just hungry, I think. I need to go. He does. I need to go get some groceries. So, yeah, it's coming along. We got a whole mountain of groceries, or not groceries, a whole mountain of luggage to go through. Yeah, today's another day. It's going to take a little while to get adjusted to the time change. So I recommend nobody goes back to bed now until tonight, no matter how tired we are. And then it'll force us to go. Yeah, we haven't seen Corey yet. I think she's still sleeping. She's been woke up by 3 or 4 different people, but she's not waking up very well. Pretty tired. But gorgeous day today. Look forward to going out. I got to clean the laneway. It's full of snow. Get her all cleaned out so I can get to town, get some groceries. And man, that's a nice looking calf. Can't see through the screen here. She sure looks good. Drew a lot. So get some groceries, and I don't know if I'll do it today. Maybe tomorrow. I want to start working on a new chicken pen, movable chicken pen. So that's what I was working on in the middle of the night here. Some of the design that I want to use, kind of like the greenhouses that we have, but it's got to be sturdier and movable, and then for chickens, not for plants. So anyway, stay tuned for that. It'll come soon. It's good to be back. I'm glad I didn't lose my Russian. I don't know that much Russian, but I know some. But I've managed to go get my fuel and just do grocery shopping, all without using Google Translate. So I was like worried I didn't remember all the words, but it just naturally came back again, which is great. So I don't have to start from scratch. I can just keep building from where I am. There's internet problems. Again, I don't miss that. For 5 months being away, not a single internet issue. And here in Russia, we have lots of internet issues generally. We just came back from a 5-month away in Canada. We have no milk in the fridge, no butter, no cooking oil, no cheese, and so I was trying to buy that now, and because the internet's down, I can't. So now, cool thing is, I understood all of that without Google Translate, so we had a good conversation. Bad part is, I got none. So I don't know if there's if the farmer's market was open, I could buy some fresh milk. But it's not open today. There's one other store I'm going to try. It's kind of like a farmer's co-op. Maybe I can get it there without a QR code. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. Otherwise, we'll have to wait. Maybe tomorrow the internet will be running again.
Good morning, beautiful people. We are back home, and we are so happy to be here. We have gotten back into the swing of things. The kids are here, hard at it, back into school. Maddie, what are you doing? Are you doing school too? No. You're just helping? Yeah? Cora's here in the kitchen. She's making some, I think it's finger food for tomorrow's gathering that we're having with the neighbors. And it looks delicious. The boys are back out there working hard in the barn. We are super excited to be home. It was a long travel. It's exhausting. It's always so tiring when we travel, especially with a big family, but it takes about 2 days for us to get from start to finish. Travel, flying, more travel, more driving, it just takes a long time. It takes a lot out of us. So it was an enjoyable trip back in Canada. We're looking forward to spring here now in Russia. Yeah, it was really wet when we arrived, so we were hoping that we could get into the garden, but I think we have to wait just a little bit longer until things can dry up.
Well, I stand corrected on 2 things. All right, so one, internet's not down in the town. Must be just that store. Because after I left, I was thinking, oh, hang on, my phone's still working, so it can't be in town anyway. I tried another store, and they said their QR scanner works no problem. So anyway, I got everything I need, milk, butter, and all that cheese. Now the second thing, I didn't used to really like the QR code because it takes forever. You'd scan a QR code and then you'd have to wait. Bloop, scan another QR code, and have to wait. Bloop, and it's just very time consuming. Not now, I don't know if there's an improvement or if that's just like a store by store thing. I have no idea, but the one I just went to, she lined up all the bottles with a QR code on the top and just doot, 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 done. So no issues then. I don't mind. I just don't like it when things take longer than they need to. It's annoying. This was super fast. So I got all the milk, butter, cheese. I should show you what I all got. Cost me just around 6,000 rubles. So in Canadian dollars, that's like, I gotta think here. 1,000 rubles is like $17 roughly. So you're looking at about $100 worth of groceries, something like that. So that's pretty cheap compared to Canada, way cheaper. But I have to work it all out. Of course, milk, I bought a lot of milk products. So a lot of sour cream, yogurt, milk, and butter. And those are fairly similarly priced to Canada. Whereas a loaf of bread, I bought some bread. It cost me about 80 cents for a loaf of bread. And in Canada, you pay almost $4 for a loaf of bread. The Canadian, I'm talking prices again, and versus here is about 80 cents Canadian. So it's a huge difference in bread. Fruits and vegetables, same thing, they're much cheaper. For whatever reason, dairy is actually like considerably high here, I guess. But anyway, we're hoping to get our own cow soon, and that'll alleviate that problem. It is an absolutely gorgeous spring day. Everything's melting, it's sunny. It's gonna be +6 later. I'm down to this shirt now. I got 2 shirts left. I started with a vest, a sweater, and 2 shirts, and slowly we're getting down to a t-shirt. So gorgeous, love it. Going home, gonna have some cheese. Oh, and of course I can't forget, I love this stuff, and I don't know that you can buy it anywhere else. This is like a smoked braided cheese. It's absolutely delicious. I have never in my life come across it except for here in Russia, and I fell in love with it. It's just yummy. They smoke it somehow. You can see it's braided together. So if you're not familiar with this, there you know. Of course Russians know exactly what this is, but I really like it. So there's my first treat of Russian food. I don't even know if it's distinctly Russian. Maybe other countries do it too. I haven't got a clue. Drop it down in the comments. But I know in Canada, I've never seen this before. And I really like it, so it's yummy. Another thing I gotta get used to again, we don't have in Canada, is at a red light. When the light is red like this, in Canada, you can make a right-hand turn on a red. You have to stop first, look both ways, and go. Here, you can't until it's green. So that took some getting used to when we first moved here. And now I have to remember again, like, don't start driving. Because, I mean, we do stop, but it's almost a rolling stop. You look both ways and you keep motoring in Canada. And here, you'll get a big ticket for doing that. So you need to stop until the light is green. No exceptions that I know of. Good morning, everybody. It is a gorgeous day. No sunshine, though. But every day is a gorgeous day. Just happy to be alive. It's not raining. The snow's pretty well all gone again. It was all melted, and then we got a little bit of snow before we got home. But now it's all melted again. Sheep are all gathered around the water bowl. Everything's well looked after. The calves look absolutely amazing. So all of you who are concerned about our poor animals, they were in excellent hands. They're in very good shape, very good health. And the whole farm has been well looked after. So these materials is all 2x8s. That's for something else. We need to build a wall in the milk house. Wes is going to cut these down. They didn't have any 2x4s, so we got 2x8s. So we're going to cut them down in the middle here and make 2x4s. The wall that Wes is building is in here. We need to make walls in the milk house along the 2 sides to get ready. Keeps all of our stuff in here clean and nice. Keep the flies out. This obviously all needs to be cleaned out, but we want to have a nice clean area where we can process our milk, get it bottled for you to drink or make butter, make cheese. Whatever we're going to do is going to be in the room that will be in here. So right now there's no room, but there will be, and this all needs to be cleaned out. We also want to build a wall here, and there will be a bathroom in here eventually. But the main idea is to have some concrete on the ground so that we can wash and not have the wall rot away, and same thing over here. All right, so Wes already poured concrete down on the bottom last year. we need to do that all the way around, and then we want a little concrete wall through here, and then our wood wall will sit on it. That way we can wash regularly and not have everything rot. Very much looking forward to the cows coming. We've now paid the down payment on the cows. They're in quarantine. Hopefully in 3 weeks they can deliver them, and we can actually start milking in here. I still need to hook up the water bowls. They're here, but they're not hooked up to the pipe. Get that all taken care of, and then I have chain there for the cows. Each cow will be chained in the middle of this stall to her halter. I have halters. I gotta find that. I'm not sure where they went, but they're around. And so there's room here for 6 cows, and we're getting 4 cows, 2 heifers. The heifers are gonna calve, I think in September. And then the cows are pregnant as well. Now this wall needs to be opened up again, that one so we can feed, this one so we can get cows in and out. I want to put them on pasture every day. Lots to do, right buddy? Work, work, work. You like working? Yeah. So right now I'm just unloading the van, and all right, before I go working on that, I gotta fix this door. It's driving me nuts. I guess this hinge broke off. I'm not sure where. Somewhere before the winter, I think. A while ago anyway, it's been off. This guy, this hinge, needs to get welded back on this door. Yeah. Kind of a chintzy door, I think. Which means lots in English. In Russian, I don't know idea, but it's just not a very good quality, in my opinion. It shouldn't have just fallen off like that. In any case, the bottom one came right off the frame, ripped off, and the top one came off the door. And so this has been open, I'm not sure how long. Actually, I didn't ask Justin, but the door's been open for a long time. So I don't really like that. I'm gonna try to weld it back to that door and put it on. Wes just picked up the other hinge because, there's important stuff in here. I don't want it to get wrecked or whatever. And also it's cold. The wind blows in, it's just cold. So we're gonna try to fix it up. All right, so a lot of doors, these hinges are welded on both sides. I don't know if you call this outside or inside, whatever, but they're welded on both sides. This particular one was only welded on one side, so I went ahead and welded it here as well, so that it should hopefully hold better. That one was still good, it was on. This one was not. Looks like I got a fire in my door though. Look at the smoke coming out of there. I'll have to put that out. This one I now welded on both sides as well. Fixed. Makes a big difference when you have a door in a hole.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in.